What's happening, guys? Today I'm going to teach you how to fix your loose figure with super glue, blue tack or tissue. Let's go. So I got my Lexi-Torn last year when it came out, and what I realised was it was super floppy. The legs were extremely loose, the arms were pretty loose, but everything else was fine. So let's see how we can fix it. The first option is tissue paper. Tissue paper can help it a little bit, but it won't make it as tight as possible. So what you can do here is you can take a little bit off and you scrunch it up just like that. Don't need too much, just a little bit. Then once you've removed the arm, you just put that little bit inside the joint. This might be a little bit too much. I'm just gonna half it, scrunch up again. You just put it in like so. You just put back on the arm, and that works quite well. As you can see, it's a little bit more tight, but if you look in just to there, it doesn't look the best. So we're going to move on to our next mod. The next thing that you can use is white tack or blue tack. Both work well, but this is a bit more tougher, so we're just going to use white tack. Then you just want a little piece, not too much, not too little, just enough. Then you just pop it in, like we did with the tissue. And we put the arm back on. That makes it nice and tight, so that's quite good. But then again, if you look in, you can see all the white stuff. From far away, it doesn't look too bad, but on ball joints, it is very noticeable. But it looks up. So we're just going to move on to our final method, which is super glue. So what to do is you can just put a little dab in there, or you can be a little more advanced and just like rub it around this. But we're going to put a little bit in here, so let me just do that right now. And after that, it is now cured. It is better and it isn't as messy. You got to be careful though, because it will solidify, and you do not want it to solidify until it's gone to how you want it. So that is how you can do them. The safe option is tack, but that's the more risky option. But yeah, that's how you do that one. So now I'm just going to do this one, be back in a second. And that is the second one done. Now, next one, the legs. They are really, really loose. That is not what you want on a figure. So, the problem with these though, these are on hinges. If you look at the back, you can see these little bits, see them? That is what holds the back together. It's no longer a screw. On some figures like this one, it will now be that. You cannot remove them unless you have a heat gun small enough to get in there, but that could damage all this plastic in here, so that is why you don't want to do them. Now, there is this little bit in his kind of crotch area. It's kind of hard to see. But in there, you can maybe slide a little bit of glue in there. Or see where that bit is. Little curve. You can probably get a bit of glue in there and like try twist it into the joint. So I'm going to try that just now. So wish me luck. And it worked. His legs are now a lot tighter compared to last time. So let's just do a wiggle test. Just the way something is. I'd say that is a improvement. If you'd like to learn how to fix other figures, just let me know in the comments. Not to be, Mike.